Damn, I don't got nothing in mind. I know you do, man. That's why we do this together.
How's your butt, man?
Hurts.
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you horny? Not right now. Well, I mean, unless you are right now. We could pause.
Kinda. I do feel like I looked at porn for the first time. And
you looked at it?
Yeah, I just looked. Well, it's because I looked, and I don't know what type of shit I was into a month ago. But, like, you know, the cookies save or whatever. So, like, still has your...
You don't private?
Well, it's on my phone.
Oh.
I don't incognito.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
But I looked at porn the other day just because I guess I was that horny. And then I just X'd off after seeing, like, just 3 of the thumbnails. I was like, I'd rather use my imagination. So maybe that means I'm extra horny.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it is a good thing. For those who don't know what we're talking about or why Hitch would ask me, why am I horny? I just got, we talked about this last episode.
Time, yeah.
And then I think I'm on day 4, but 4 days ago I got my testosterone pellet insertions.
Hell yeah.
It was actually a lot more of a procedure than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it was like, I thought they would take, like, I thought it'd sort of be like shots where they just, like, give me.
That's what I thought too.
But I don't know what it is. I think he, like, cut my ass open.
Yeah,
and,
like, came back with bandages and stuff.
And, like, put the pellets and, like stuffed them in there.
Yeah.
Because I can, like, see the pellets, sort of.
Really?
It's like little, I think that's what they are, like black dots, kind of,
they're
on my
supposed
butt
to, like,
cheek.
dissolve?
And over the next, like, 6 months, they're supposed to dissolve. They said if I'm really, they said I have to be active on them for them to work, like working out, you know, not just sitting around.
Yeah.
But they said the more active I am, the more it'll work, but the quicker they'll diminish. So I'm probably just gonna go.
More butt pellets.
I guess we'll see how I feel. I mean, they said I'm on day 4 right now. And they said it could take he said some people take, like, well, my chiropractor said he felt it in, like, because he's on it too. He said he felt it in, like, 3 to 4 days, but his was also really low, like lower than mine.
Really?
His shit was like half of mine, which is like, but he's also older. So it's like, I hope that's not me when I'm older.
Right.
Anyways, he said he could tell the difference in, like, 3 to 4 days, and I feel like I sort of have gotten that same sensation. Like, if my butt cheek hadn't been hurting, like, pretty fucking bad. Like, it's hard to. I can't sleep on my right side. I can't even really lay on my back without it, like, just feeling uncomfortable. It's like literally a 24/7, like, pain. But it's not, like, severe. It's just a fucking an annoyance.
Yeah.
But like, if I move wrong or something, it really does hurt. But anyways, yeah, I'm on, like, day 4. I think I do feel it. I don't know if did I say this to you earlier? Like, I get, like, moments where I feel like I can feel something, like, flushing through my body and, like, almost to my brain as well. And I don't know if that's, like, something else or if that's the testosterone.
What do you mean flushing? Like, what kind of feeling is flushing?
Like, I'll feel some kind of sensation just, like, kind of going through my body.
Okay.
And it almost, I don't know how to really explain it. And during those moments, have you ever had restless leg syndrome?
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
I've never had it, but I know what you're talking about. I know the feeling.
When I get that sensation, I feel like shit's going through my body, which maybe it's the testosterone going to where it needs to be. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But I feel like a little urge of energy of just, like, I can't, like, sit. I want to just, like, start punching shit.
Yeah.
And that's sort of like restless legs. Like, you just feel like you got to stretch your legs or move them or, like, get up or something.
Yeah.
But I've been getting that feeling the past, like, 2 days a little bit. Like today I woke up and tried not really meditating, but I do this thing. I'll read for 15 minutes. I'll get some kind of like gem out of the book of like how I want to think for that day. And then after that, I'll lay there for like 10 minutes and just like try to visualize a nice positive day and love and blah, 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 and what I want to do for the day and how I want it to be done. And during that today, I was like, I want to fucking move. Like, I felt like I couldn't sit still. So, I mean, hopefully this stuff is kicking in. What was your question?
No, I mean, we haven't, like, to be fair, we haven't, like, seen each other in, like, 4-ish days, 5 days, something like that. Like, we were on opposite schedules.
I don't think anyone in the house, well, actually, I don't know what y'all do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think, because I don't see that many people in the house except for Aaron.
My sleep schedule's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Like, I've been waking up at, like, noon.
So I knew you were going in, but you showed me the scar, but besides that.
Yeah.
Or not the bandage. And I was like, damn, maybe it's working, but.
Yeah, because I could show I'm not going to show the camera
Don't
right
show the
now,
camera. You should save it for a vlog.
Well, it might be healed by then.
You think so?
I don't know. But, yeah, I showed y'all yesterday. And y'all were like, oh, that's actually like.
It's like a big deal.
It's not a big
deal. I thought it was just
deal.
going to be like a.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it would be. But, like, it's like you can see my whole ass is bruised. There's like a big bandage. There's like red swollen marks. So, yeah, it's kind of like it looks like I got surgery on it.
Yeah,
but,
it does. I think
and
it was
I
like
think it like
tape.
I was like, I even said to him, I was like, "What's going on back there? Like surgery?" Because they don't put you under, but they completely numb my ass.
Okay.
So all I felt was like the first shot. I guess, maybe they shot something into my butt. And that numbed everything, but that was like the only thing I felt. After that, I was like, my ass is numb. Like he could be like chopping me up back there, and I don't think I could feel it.
He was,
and I think he was.
I think he was chopping you up.
He was chopping the ass up, and I couldn't feel a damn thing.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, I mean, I guess that's going to be something that we can come back to and see how things feel next week.
Yeah, right now I'm on day 4. It sucks because I really want to start like moving and be active and like be running and shit, but I can't. Like I literally like kind of limp around.
Right.
Especially like getting into a car and stuff like that. It's very awkward. But like I said, we're on day 4 right now. They said within 10 or I think it could take up to 2 weeks to really feel it. But then within a month, I'll be at like
you should have felt it.
My peak.
Okay.
Within a month, like if I don't feel something, I'll be like, this shit don't work. But they're gonna test me again in a month to see where my test is at anyway. So.
Damn.
So yeah, I got my testosterone injections.
Do you know anybody else that's like gotten it besides your other doctor?
No, I don't know anyone unless fucking. Let's see. I don't think my doctor did. The chiropractor does, and I think that's about it. What are you getting, man? A tissue? Yeah, I don't really know anyone else besides my chiropractor who has it. I like looked up shit online to see reviews.
Right. Yeah, like I had never even heard about it.
It seems like it's a lot of good reviews.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's exciting.
I'm excited to see where in a month where it's at.
Is it all personality based, or is it like is it going to help like your health too, like your physical health?
Yeah, like overall, just health in general.
Right.
Like mental, or I think it's like it helps with maintaining stress, or like I guess controlling your stress levels.
Okay.
Maybe not being as emotional, maybe. But I think some other shit too, like heart stuff.
Yeah.
Just overall health in general, because I think testosterone's one of the most important chemicals in your body.
Okay.
Like it's like really important. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm excited to. I have noticed and I don't know if I'm just placeboing myself too, because like this could totally
Yeah, they could have just put sugar back there.
Yeah, they could have put sugar back there, and like that shit works. Like, there's so many studies where like the placebo group increases as well.
Yeah.
But no, it's not sugar in my ass. But I have noticed like even my ass hurting, and like I seriously can't do that much movement. I've still been going to the gym and getting like really good workouts. Like I've noticed I don't find the urge to just lay in bed.
That's good.
Like it kind of gets me up. Like I'll sit in my computer chair and shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is like different for me because I'm either at the gym streaming or I'm in my bed.
Right.
I want to say sleeping. A lot of times I'll just lay there forever. But yeah, so far it's given me an urge to fucking at least work out. I'm honestly just looking at it like I'm on steroids.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Like I'm on steroids. Like when my butt heals, I'm thinking about doing like 2-a-days. Like I'm about to go in.
Yeah. So I can finally get you to the gym?
What, the kitchen gym?
Kitchen gym, bro.
Yo, you trying to hit some sets in the kitchen gym?
My kitchen gym has been going pretty well, actually.
Yeah, you've been on.
I've been going.
You said Mike, I guess, taught you or like told you some shit to do?
Not really. Like, he just said you should do 30 lunges a day, and I was like, okay. So besides that, I really just go in there just to be active. Like I do curls and triceps, then lunges, and then dip. Like,
do you do like any chest?
Not yet.
No.
I will. I'm sure it'll get to a point where I'm like, okay, I've been so consistent with this that like I need to start going to the real gym.
Yeah. I mean, you could definitely you could get big from that.
Or just do like
literally that's like those dumbbells that change and they go up to pretty heavy weight.
Yeah.
Like you could do everything you need with those.
I'm actually close to
But it's just not as
moving up.
Yeah.
I am.
It's just not inspiring being in the kitchen gym.
Yeah. It's just easy. Like, that's the only reason I go.
You're bored at 5 a.m. You'll get it in.
Like what makes you feel like you've done something? You know what I mean? Like that makes you feel productive. It's like helping your body.
I was at the point, or I'm kind of at the point right now where like my day seems to be consisting of, especially I've been waking up later. Wake up, gym, food, fucking do something.
Right.
Sit around or something. And then food again, then stream, and then sleep. Yeah. And I've been doing that for like a month. And now it's like at first when you start out, you're like sort of proud of it. You're like, okay, I'm doing something. I'm streaming again. Like it feels good. Like I'm getting support. The stream's growing. But now it's like, this isn't enough. Like I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I get a good workout in. I get a good stream in. And I'm still like not happy about it.
That's how I am.
So I gotta like figure something out.
Like I'm uploading and I'm streaming, but like I want to get better. I want to figure out what to do better on YouTube. That's been what's been on my mind lately. That and I want to get the websites up and stuff. But
I need to get apparel.
Yeah. But
that's a fucking. I'm gonna have to talk to the guy.
Yeah.
It's a little ridiculous.
Wait, are you waiting for something right now?
We were waiting for. I didn't really know. They said they could get it done. This was probably like 2 months ago or something. And then he just DM'd me like a week ago saying, "Hey, in a week we'll be able to embroider everything." So it's like now I guess I'll wait for the embroidered samples, and then if those go well,
right,
or if those come in good, then we can fucking launch it.
Huh.
How much money should you be making per hoodie?
I mean, that depends, really.
Like,
are you...
Like, because people... Did I tell you my Streamlabs on my stream had the option for people to buy it?
Right.
3 people bought a hoodie.
That don't exist.
Yeah, 3 people bought the hoodies that don't exist. Or maybe they do. Like, maybe they'll get, like, an invoice or whatever for a hoodie. Yeah. And then they'll just give them
like one of the
a shit hoodie I don't
Yeah.
want. Maybe.
That'd be crazy. They'd have a 1 out of 3 hoodie.
Yeah, maybe they'd like that. I don't know. But fuck, what was my but the amount I made off, like it said profit or
Right.
something, profit earned, and that number was so low. I was like, this ain't even worth it.
Yeah.
Like I think it was literally like $13
Yeah.
for 3 hoodies.
Right.
Is that how merch works?
Yeah.
Really?
Through a distributor, yeah.
I'll have to figure it out because I ain't doing that.
Right. And those hoodies were selling for like what, $40?
45.
Yeah, see that's
And they probably cost 10 to make.
and then the distributing and then the
But I think this company only takes $5 from each sale.
Really?
That's what I don't
Well,
know.
apparently not.
I'll have to. I can he lives around here, and he's down to talk. I'll have to just talk about it.
Yeah.
I can't be like assuming he's.
Right.
I'm sure he's not trying to like
Oh, he's
do any
definitely-
like
he's probably
funny
not.
bit. Yeah.
It's just that's just how merch is.
Yeah, that was. I saw that and was like, $12 on
Yeah.
3 hoodies. So
Yeah.
$4 a hoodie. So if I sell 250 hoodies, I'm making 1,000. Like, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of don't.
But like
out.
even that's like doesn't even like.
Yeah. I mean, but you're not going to find a better deal. I don't think. I mean, it's going to be hard to, unless you do it through Aaron,
I don't even know what
because
that is.
Aaron like finds his own distributor and
Yeah.
runs the prices up and stuff like that. But he does streetwear, which you can do that with. For like gaming apparel, you can't really sell $65 or hoodies because if it just has a BTH
I mean, I feel like
logo
I
on it.
can fucking put them as like if I get a nice BTH embroidered hoodie with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a nice design,
Like a
like I'm gonna
champion-
sell them for like
Right, of course.
65.
Right. If it's like a champion style.
Yeah.
But like that style, those are like $40 hoodies.
Well,
$45
how much
hoodies.
did these sell for? They probably sold them for like 65.
You think so? No,
I don't imagine putting putting a Crim 6 hoodie on the website for 45. They probably jacked them up,
maybe.
but it just I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think many people care about like quality like that either. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
Really?
I think you are. Yeah.
I feel like we're just
People love quality
like,
when it comes to apparel, for sure.
I was just gonna say in the esports industry.
Yeah, I think
It's
people
just
are,
little gaming nerds
people are
that
like
want a
growing
hoodie.
to like it though, especially like if it's like branded as streetwear, like Aaron's stuff, then people are gonna really want it to be like high quality, and Aaron's stuff is really high quality, super high quality.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I know it wasn't.
Oh, his old his first drop wasn't, but his second drop was really good.
Yeah.
But his first drop, he like bought all the shirts and like heat pressed it, and
Yeah.
this time
that
he,
shit
like,
was fucking ghetto.
this time
he
he went
literally
through, like-
pressed it himself. Like Aaron literally made the hoodies. That shit
It's
was
kind
funny.
of dope though.
Yeah, it is kind of
It's dope
dope.
that he did it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where the fuck he pulled that machine out of his ass.
Yeah, I didn't.
Where did he get that?
I have no idea. I asked him about it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right, so for our, we'll do Manscaped first.
I just want to eat one.
Okay. Manscaped. It's a great product. I used it.
Did you?
Yeah. So I use
Wait.
as you guys
You
know.
didn't even give me any.
Yeah, we only have one. We only have one lawnmower. So Manscaped, obviously.
People fuck with the lawnmower.
Manscaping products. There's we right now here on site. All we have is the Crop Preserver, which is balls deodorant. You said it smelled pretty good, and then also the refined cologne. But I have I got ball wipes sitting right next to my desk. I haven't used them yet.
Really?
Yeah, but
Right
it's
next
just
to your
like-
desk.
It's like if I do need them, I can
Like
use
if
them.
you've been there for a minute.
Right.
Wait, that desk?
No, my desk at home.
There's
I should have them there
Yeah.
because like
Fucking
5
access
hours.
here. You just.
5 hours into the stream, should probably.
I can't imagine for you.
Patch it off.
Like, do you feel like a puddle down
Yeah.
Or is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah. So
When
Manscaped.
Hitch gets his puddles while gaming, and it's ass crack, and he gets very self-conscious of what his balls smell like.
I could use ball wipes. Also, so last week we talked about the lawnmower 2.0 and how people swear by it.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually used it, and it's very good. Very good.
Is it big?
Yeah, it's bigger than like a personal trimmer. It's like a shaver. It's like this big. And I shaved everywhere.
You manscaped?
I manscaped. I also did I shaved my chest.
Really?
I don't know why.
I take an electric one and like get my nip hairs and shit.
Yeah, that's what I did. It's the first time I've ever shaved my chest.
Except with the lawnmower?
Except with the lawnmower. I lawn mowed my chest. I don't know why. It was like I was about to get in the shower. It was like 5 a.m. and I looked down and I was like, this will give me something to talk about. It gives me a reason to do it.
Let me talk about this on the Flycast, man.
Just shave the Nike check into it.
You should. Does your chest get hairy like that?
Yeah, he does.
Really?
Yeah, it gets a little.
I don't know about I haven't seen you with your shirt off much. You could have a lot under there. I don't know about.
Well, not anymore.
It's not anymore, like Mike Harry. Thanks to the lawnmower and Manscaped.
Yeah. So if you manscaped.com, if you want to use a 20% off code for any products, just use Hitch20. And thank you so much, Manscaped, for supporting the Flycast and sponsoring it, and for making me a baby soft smooth man.
Thank you, Manscaped. Their cologne smells like grown man.
Yeah. You told me that last week. So grown man is like some girls love that.
Yeah.
Like love.
Grown man's in right now.
Is it? Because when I was in middle school, it wasn't.
Probably not.
I'm saying middle school and high school because like that's what I remember. But like I remember like later into college, some girls were like, I love like the grown man, like woodsy, like kind of musky scent.
I don't know what's in right now. I see a whole...
You need to wait for your ass you need to wait for your ass pellet
to give me more.
Yeah. And then after that's done, then you can
figure
out like, yeah. Well, you got life figured out. You just need to figure out like the sexual side of life. What's in right now?
I turn gay.
Well, I mean, if you want to, I guess. Or if that's something that comes to you.
Just what if? What if I get a whole bunch of testy?
And then it's testosterone.
And I'm like, wow, that looks good.
And it's just Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
We'll find out in a month.
Josh texted me, and Josh is one of our mutual friends that's really close with Holly. Him and Holly and a few of their friends went to visit somewhere, and they went to a gay bar last night.
Last night? Is Josh still in town?
Yeah, he is.
What do you... He just comes it's so random.
Yeah, I know. So he went to a gay bar last night and got like 5 free drinks or something like that.
Josh did?
Josh did.
Well, he looks gay.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I can see it.
Like the skinny, kind of like just skinny, frail.
So that's gay, skinny and frail. I wonder how many bodybuilders are gay. Just like
that's what you don't see much of, huh?
Right. Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure there's a lot of it. They just don't get as much attention as the people that are overly flamboyant. Just how anything is in life is. People that are way extra are going to get more attention.
Did you ever tell the story on the Flycast of how someone thought you were gay?
Did we tell it? I don't know if we told it or not.
Would you ever tell that?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
Have you told it, though? I feel like you may have told it. Or maybe in a vlog. I don't know. You want to tell it?
Yeah, I mean, we can just tell it.
There's a story about how Hitch...
we might have told it already. Oh, well, we can tell it. We can run through it.
Okay.
So there was a... yeah, so there was a girl that I was not talking to. It wasn't that serious. It was just like,
a girl who you've known for a while and you started hanging out with and
talking
to again.
To a little bit more. And so she was in town and she visited, and we hung out for like 3-4 days. And she hung out with us and everybody in the.
There's a lot of me in there.
Yeah,
because
we
I don't
hung
think
out
I
a
was
lot.
doing shit.
Yeah,
and we just drank the whole weekend.
right. And and so it was fun, and I had a great time. But at the very end, I was like, I don't know, it's just something rubbed me kind of the wrong way. So I was just like, I didn't know. I don't know. I just
wasn't there?
Yeah, it wasn't there. Like the spark wasn't there. And so I was just kind of like, all right, well, like it was fun. Like thank you for coming, like hanging out. And I said bye. And then we talked every once in a while after that. But then I remember she messaged me and said like, what's wrong with you? Like I'm upset. And I was like, why are you upset? She said, you're just not talking to me anymore. And then I said something like I was busy or something like that. And, but because I just can't come out and say like, I don't feel this anymore. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like we were like talking. Anyway. Yeah. So then, a few days later, you get a DM on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, for a little backstory, Hitch always thinks I flirt with the people he talks to.
That's not like a thing.
Yeah, so he thinks
it's like
I
not
do.
like a thing. It's like an.
But my thing is this: he has a friend over. Everyone's drinking, having a good time, and I just make sure everyone has a good time, and we do. So, anyways,
that was the sketchiest way you could have said that.
I guess that didn't really help me out, but so yeah, one day I get a DM on Instagram from her,
right?
And it said, what did it say exactly? Oh, hey, can I ask you something? Right. And I was like, what? And all right, whenever she was over, I guess to me, maybe I felt like she might have like gave me just like eye contact, where it's like, oh, she might think I'm cute.
Yeah.
But it was nothing like I'd never like thought about it again. But anyways, one day she DMs me, and she was like, "Hey, can I ask you something?" I was like, "Yeah." What? And then she was like, "Never mind." And I was like, ... Like, you literally have to tell me now. Right. Like, she's just like, "Okay, but you can't tell anyone." And I was like, "Okay, I won't." She was like, "I'm serious, Nick. Like, don't tell anyone. But I'm about to ask you," or something like that. I was just like, all right, what is it? And I thought she was gonna message me and be like,
I think you're cute.
Yeah, like, hey, I know, like, I was there hanging out with Davis, but I think you're cute, and me and Davis like aren't really talking anymore, or like something like that. But she just goes, do you and Davis have a thing?
Yeah.
Like, how did you? I don't remember
does Davis have a thing for you?
Yeah, does Davis have a... Oh, she said, does Davis have a thing for you? Because that would explain a lot.
That would explain a lot.
And my response was, ha, 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 ha. I was like, no. I think I literally said, like, no fucking way. I was like, no, he doesn't have a thing for me. Why do you
said no? You said Hitch is straight. I remember you
Did
said
I?
that because she said, "Does Davis have a thing for you?" And you said, "Ha ha ha, Hitch is straight."
Oh, I was like, yeah, no, Hitch is straight. Why? Or I don't even know if I said why.
No, you're just like, that's not what I expected.
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit, that's not what I expected.
I
don't know if she. And then I think she said again, like, don't tell anyone.
Yeah,
but. I don't know. I just thought maybe he did because that would explain a lot.
Right.
And why he doesn't talk to me anymore or something. And I was just like, then she was like, don't tell anyone. And then Hitch was there. So I was like, yo, Hitch.
Yo, look at
this shit.
Yeah.
And then you read it and then just were like, no fucking way.
I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Were you like offended?
I wasn't offended. I was just like,
how?
I was more so like it was because I felt bad because I didn't know how to like say that, like, you know, it didn't go as well as, I don't know. It was just like the last day really kind of like, I was just like, like maybe this, I mean, maybe we're still friends. I don't know if we're still friends, but I was just kind of like, maybe she should just be like a good friend. And then that happened, and I was like, okay. So now I don't have to feel bad anymore.
Yeah.
Like
that was like kind of good.
Right.
Like
if she thinks that the reason that
the only reason that you could not be with her would be because you're gay.
Right.
And banging MaNiaC.
Yeah.
Well, or me bang you.
That's some real shit. CBD gummies. Take it away.
Spilled coffee. CBD gummies brought to you by Just CBD. Been munching on them my damn self. Is there a discount code or something? Let me guess. Hitch20. We don't have a discount code, but the company is Just CBD. Type it in on Google. You'll find it.
So
my favorite flavor.
I destroyed those. Talk about how there's none left.
There is one sour worm left, which is my favorite, and I'm gonna eat this one right now. But yeah, another amazing sponsor. I think perfectly suited well for something like the Flycast. You know, me and Hitch aren't really too much of potheads.
Not at all.
We're CBD heads.
Yeah. So there were two. We got CBD gave us 2 pre-rolls and 2 cups containers of gummies.
2 CBD rolls and 80 gummies. I got 8 gummies, 0 CBD rolls.
I still have 1 pre-roll if you want
really?
it. But me, Blake, and George tore through the gummies. Like, tore through them.
I feel like...
Because it just tastes like candy.
What would you say you get a feeling from them?
Yeah.
I felt like last podcast, I came... Because anything I start doing, I'm like a little anxious at the beginning. But then I felt kind of chilled out. So they might work.
Yeah, no, it's... the gummies taste amazing.
Yeah, they literally taste
like candy.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to send us more product. They have honey sticks. They have bath bombs. They have
bath bombs. Ooh.
They have lotion, like all sorts of stuff. It's not just.
I would like that.
It's not just marijuana.
Not edible.
Simulated.
Yeah.
Product. It's like, like bath bombs and self-care and stuff like that. But yeah, I felt they messaged me and they were like, "So is everything going well?" And I was like, "Yeah, everything's going well. I know you sent us product for the whole entire thing, but we already tore all the way through it. So maybe if we got some bath bombs or something, we'd be able to just set it here and not
have to
eat it." Yeah, because even I just ate one of them and I already want to eat.
Yeah, give me the other one.
Yeah.
Let's just eat the last 2.
I'm down to eat the last 2. But yeah, it's they also have. I think they just have regular. What do you call it when you have the plant, the marijuana?
THC?
No, just like the actual stuff that you put in a blunt.
Weed?
Yeah, but it's not weed because it's CBD. You know what I mean?
Flower?
I don't know what it's called. I'm asking you.
What, the CBD flower?
The actual, like, when you see weed and it's like in a ball, and then you break it up. Yeah, it's like that, but just CBD, no THC.
Yeah, it's like it's
Is
CBD.
That called something? I don't know.
I think like CBD flower.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it looks just like weed, and you break it down, roll it in a blunt.
Right.
Spark that shit. Enjoy the night. Yeah, I think it's for CBD. I think it's called flower.
Huh.
I could be wrong though.
Yeah, they have that too.
But can we get a round of applause?
Round of applause, yes.
For the first 2 sponsors of the Flycast. We appreciate you guys a lot. Just CBD and Manscaped.
So, if you were on if you're listening onto one of our audio platforms, which is SoundCloud and iTunes, no, we're not going to do Spotify.
No?
No.
Who the fuck listens on Spotify? Upgrade your life. Get Apple Music. I did, and I haven't touched Spotify since, really.
And really, really quick, the website is justcbdstore.com. That's for Just CBD. If you've been listening on SoundCloud or iTunes and you just heard me scream fuck and then run away and then Nick took over, it's because I spilled my coffee and I had to go get paper towels. So that's what all that commotion was. But yeah, we're everything's going well on SoundCloud. Everything's going well on iTunes, but I don't know how to do Spotify, so we're just not going to do it.
Yeah, like if you listen to podcasts on Spotify, we don't even
It's
want
just
you.
like, oh my,
We don't want you.
I know there's some people that like.
I'm
listen.
sorry for the 1,000 people that do, but we don't want you. Just kidding.
It's just like
but
every time we would upload a Flycast, everybody was like, "When is this going on iTunes?" And for a long time, it was just like, "Oh." But then
y'all should put this on SoundCloud.
But then I put it on iTunes, then SoundCloud, and now it's like Spotify is like, no.
Tidal.
We already did it.
Tidal and Spotify? No,
And
Jay-Z.
There's probably something else too. I know the eavesdrop is on everything, but
This ain't the eavesdrop. I was gonna say something like I was gonna talk shit right there.
About the eavesdrop?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because it's Hex, and I want to just more fucking verbally annihilate.
What has Hex ever done for us? Selfish, man.
Not much.
Not much.
I could probably list it on my hand.
Yeah. Same. I could probably listen to my
hand.
my hand.
I could probably list it on my. Could probably list it on my chain.
Oh, dude. All right, so you want to get into the juicy stuff? Let's just say fuck it and get into the juicy stuff. We haven't done this in a while on the Flycast.
I don't know what the juicy stuff is. Because I'm always out here, and you're like, the juicy stuff is in the middle here.
I remember when we started.
I'm out here, you're right outside the juicy stuff looking in.
So are we gonna have a job in a couple of weeks?
Why don't you explain?
Are we moving to LA?
Wasn't there some ESPN article?
Yeah, some ESPN article.
I haven't read any of this stuff.
I haven't read it either. But all I know is that according to the article, which, to be fair, or just to let everybody know, we have no inside knowledge of anything that's going on. So whatever happens, we're going to find out at the same time, maybe a day earlier than everyone else finds out. So article got leaked, or an article came out saying that there was a leak that Immortals is trying to bid for a spot to buy the portion of Infinite that is looking to sell, or the investors that are looking to sell, something like that. So Reddit is freaking out. A lot of people on Twitter are freaking out, thinking that, we're just going to be Immortals and the OpTic brand is going to die, which I don't know if that's true. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
The OpTic brand ain't going to be OpTic if something like that was going to happen.
Right.
Because yeah, it would literally just turn into another team.
Yeah, it kind of already is that. With like a few exceptions.
It kind of already is that, but not really.
Right.
But then that would be the official step to where it's like nothing special anymore.
Right. But so apparently people are saying that I don't know, there's a lot going on because the CWO is looking to franchise, and this is happening, or that's a lot of people are talking about that. So that is definitely got to be one of the talks about buying an OpTic brand. The OpTic brand is our Call of Duty team. So if Immortals gets it, is Immortals just going to make our COD team Immortals? Like, is that how that works? I don't know if that's how that works at all. But also I've heard that there's 2 other offers on the table as well, or 2 other people looking to buy, I don't know. So I have no idea what's happening, but all I know is that we don't know what's happening. We don't know who is buying. We don't know if they're going to drop the content creators, or if they have their own content creators, or if they keep us but drop our production team, which would suck because we like all them.
But like what?
Like if they
how would they even do that?
If they, say Immortals gets us, and I don't know anything about this. But
if Immortals
has their own content team,
right,
has their own content creators, what are they going to do with us?
Do they?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Does Immortals have content creators?
But you can substitute Immortals with anybody. Like, what if FaZe was Immortals? What if
It's
FaZe
basically
bought
like we
OpTic?
could literally not be OpTic.
Right. Like in 2 weeks.
What a shame.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of stressful.
What a shame.
It's kind of stressful because
It's
I don't
kind of
know.
stressful, but yeah, you finish.
Yeah, it's something that's like talking about OpTic and talking about the corporate verse content and talking about
Shit has been a fail since
just like,
day one.
I'm so over it. Like I'm at a point where like it's nerve wracking and like it's scary if we get dropped, but also I don't care anymore. Like, as sad as that is, it's like whenever I think about that shit, I'm just like, you know what? If you want to support me, then people will support me. If you want to support the 6 of us as a collective, people will. If they want to support the COD team, they will. It's just like it sucks that OpTic. I mean, we've come to terms with the fact that OpTic isn't where it was, and there's a lot that's gone on behind the scenes about that. And I'm sure those stories will come out one day, and that'll be
The stories.
I mean, that'll be if that
That'll
ever
be
happens.
fun.
That'll be. I'm sure people would be like,
That'll be
"Wow,
interesting."
like, but
Yeah.
for the time being, it's like I don't even like talking about it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like it's the
Because
same
it's
talk.
been the same talk
Right.
for over like a year and
like
a half.
a year and a half. Just not even miscommunication. It's just blatantly ignored, and
It basically turned into like just like
a dick measuring contest.
Yeah, like a dick measuring contest, and like, no, we can do this without y'all.
And we ain't losing that shit.
We ain't losing that shit. Big dick. Yeah, it's turned into a dick measuring contest. It's like, no, we can do it without y'all. No, we can do it without y'all.
Right.
No, we don't need y'all. We don't care.
Right.
Like, and it's
like if
it was
anybody
such
ever,
it's such a ego fucking like thing involved.
right?
And the whole corporate side of that shit is so cringe. as much as
you hate cringe,
much as I hate the word cringe, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There hasn't been one month of like feeling like
right.
there was some sort of like leadership and fucking a direction and working together.
Right.
Like there has yet to seem like there was any genuineness. Like this whole time I've felt like the entire corporate side or whatever has been trying to figure this out without us.
Oh, it's
like
100%.
the entire time I've felt like
right.
They're paying us just an amount that like will stick around.
Right.
But other than that, they're trying to figure something out to where they can just push us away.
Yeah.
And like we've already heard fucking the rumors and shit, like not to get into detail, but like they
were still looking a month and a half ago.
Yeah, like
they were looking for another content team.
We know, like, I don't know if they know we know, like, what's going on, but like we hear this shit, and it's like, no fucking shit, like, it's not gonna work out.
Right. It's like there's no,
like, y'all have been like,
there's no teamwork involved, and it's hard because they'll say, or like I'll hear rumors. It's like, well, you guys aren't helping us. You're not working together it's not a team. We're not working to do
and it's
this
like
stuff.
You don't know the shit that we hear.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like why would we help you
like, I'm
get
not
rid
happy.
of us? Like,
yeah.
I mean,
but and that's not to say that we're like this content team that's been grinding and we deserve better.
Right.
Which I always have to say because there's going to be those people that are listening looking at that side of things. Obviously, we could do better too. But like, Jesus, like,
yeah, it's hard
this
to get
shit.
It's hard to
the
get
vibe
motivated.
has been terrible since day one.
Yeah.
And we all know why that was.
Yeah, it's never been a good vibe. Like, not ever.
Never.
And,
not once since moving here.
Yeah. But so I'm sure, if a lot of
who do you blame?
If a lot of the, upper management stays on and there's a new wave of investment, I'm sure we're gone. Like, I'm sure that's what's going to happen.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
I mean,
like, I just don't even see. I don't know.
I'm just
Without getting
assuming,
into it too
assuming
much.
the worst. Because even now, I've heard stories of at least like 5 or 6 people that we know in the offices that are looking for other jobs because this is just too much. Just every day.
Dude, not even anyone in the... See, when I say corporate side, y'all probably see corporate as a person, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of people in the office, like, I like.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't wish anything bad for them. We see a decent amount of them, like, weekly. Like, I'd consider them friends or acquaintances.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to see anything bad happen to them, but I don't know my fucking point to that. I forgot my point.
But you don't hate. You're not hating on one person.
Yeah, it's like the whole, like, because I know you look at the content team and it's just like, it seems like people are just bitching and like, we're not happy,
right.
blah, blah, blah. But then you look at the office, they just don't have voices.
They're the same
They're
way.
the same fucking way. Like, the people that are under and like trying to, I guess, make shit work,
right.
like, they're the same way. So
Yeah.
it's like, shit ain't good over there either.
No, it's not. And it's not like it would only be good if the content creators did this, or it would only be good if the COD team did this. It's like we've tried to meet people halfway, but some people aren't, or people aren't willing to budge.
Yeah.
And it's sad, dude. It's still so
I thought
sad.
it was going to change. I feel like as far as us 6 as content people in the new house, it's like, I mean, compared to what it was at the apartment,
yeah,
the vibes are a lot better. And like, we're definitely sort of in that zone of like, starting to make videos and shit together
right.
again. But like, there's just not like one thing elsewhere that's like sort of helping that move, or like,
yeah,
because like, even when we were looking for houses, we found like one house, we were like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, we didn't get that house, but we got this one that none of you guys have visited, and you're moving in a week.
Right.
Then we get to that house, and we're like,
it was like
this.
It was like 9,000 under budget that they told us.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was.
We had a budget, so we were looking for houses in that budget, and then while we were looking for those houses, they closed on this house.
They got a budget that was half.
And it was like half,
half
the budget.
And it, like, the house is nice.
And that's what I'm saying.
But it's like we didn't even OpTic moved into a new house, and we didn't even make a fucking OpTic house video because it wasn't even worth it.
And so in this
it's a nice house.
In this situation, we're grateful for the house.
Yeah.
But we are under the impression that if we would have made a big deal about us moving into this house, it would have gotten shit on.
Yeah.
And so
that's why we're pushing them. Like, no, we have to get a dope house.
Right.
We have to get a dope mansion. It's not like we feel we
deserve it.
We deserve a mansion, or like, no, we're so cool, we need to live in a mansion. It's like, no, that's how the fucking entertainment side of the world works.
Have to
like,
be so much cooler than you really are.
You have to act the part. You have to act cooler than what you are. Like, do you think the fucking Clout House moved into that house because... Like, no, they moved into that house because it's a fucking dope-ass house, and they know, oh, shit, the Cloud House is dope as fuck.
Right.
And that just gives the audience so much more, like, I don't know, just...
There was like a little bit of...
so many more eyes.
There was like a little bit
the house.
of issue there, too, because the disconnect was... In this situation, this has happened many times, and not just about the house, but about a ton of different things. It's like
apparel.
It's like on our side, we're saying all these things. Like, no, we can't get this house. Like, if we do get this house, we can't make a big deal about us getting this house. You just have to celebrate it as we're all back in the house together, which is what we ended up doing, which worked great. It's like, oh, we're all back in the house together. Woo.
As good as it could.
And then that was it. It was not some big, huge, scuff house introduction video, kind of like what we did back then. But the disconnect is we're saying we can't have this house, or we can't make a big deal out of this house because it's not, up to the standards of other content creator teams, in our opinion, including past OpTic houses. And the disconnect is in the corporate side of people who haven't been here and haven't understood
literally
what that
just
is.
got into esports,
Right.
apparently.
They're like, wow, they're ungrateful that we're literally giving them a house, and that makes them
We
ungrateful.
don't care about the house.
Right.
We care about how the audience perceives
it. Yeah, because you can control to a certain extent how people perceive your video. Like if the setting is everything. Like the setting is like you can make a dope. This is why I make all my videos here, or for the most part, except for like collaborative videos with you guys, because this is just such a better environment than like the office is. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's sort of like imagine trying to invite a fucking guest over to the house. We don't have a backyard.
Right.
We don't have a front yard.
We don't have a spare bedroom.
Don't have a spare bedroom. It's
not all of us have bathrooms.
Not all of us have bathrooms. Well, you have a bathroom.
Yeah, but it's a community space.
But besides that, it's like it's not something that you can like think about the Scuff House. How many times we had like guests over and
we had like
Dirk
over and like
Syndicate, Dirk, Castro.
Yeah, like big YouTubers and like nobody.
Zeus and Bilu, like, and they come over. They're like, "Oh shit, this is dope."
Exactly.
And like a big ass backyard. We had a shitty basketball hoop, but like a long ass driveway with a basketball hoop.
Right.
We were playing in like that's fun.
And we don't
getting a family home and moving like
6 gamers.
The like second biggest content team in the world.
First
biggest content team into just like a random family home, and like it's just like constantly I just seeing the most as little as what could possibly be done is always done.
Right. Yeah, that's
amen. Hallelujah.
So
and I don't know what to think. I don't know.
I just hope whatever happens,
like
Hex steps back in, man. That's what I hope happens.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's every time I ask fucking
him,
annoying.
I'll look at Hex and I'll be like, "So are we good?" And he'll go, and like that's the information I get. So whatever he knows, he's keeping up there, which is fine. I mean, I trust him. When it comes to OpTic and content, I trust him. So I just hope we're in a situation where he gets it back, because if he doesn't, then
it's like we gotta have one last meeting.
Fuck those meetings, dude.
If it doesn't, we gotta have one last meeting. Shit's gotta happen. Right. Ideas need to happen.
How much?
And that's about it.
How many legs to stand on do we have?
How many times can you fucking? I don't know.
This would be so much easier.
How many times
if you guys had always kept uploading? This would be so much easier. Don't bullshit me.
I don't know. When we moved here, though, like, what could you even upload? We were living in 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartments.
I mean,
another fail. Like, it all started so much earlier so much earlier than what people thought it was. Dude, I remember, and this isn't to seem ungrateful, but it's just like what you're promised and what you're told, and then you pull up to your new apartment and your stomach drops because you thought you were moving into a city and going to be overlooking downtown Dallas. But then it'll be like something happens and it's like, 2 weeks to move. Right. And then it's like just like right before this next house. It's like the big opportunity to get shit going again. Well, we couldn't get that house, but we got one over here, so y'all are just gonna move in here. No one even seen the house before.
Right.
It's just like
it's
just like disrespectful.
It's weird going from a situation where like
stupid business moves.
It's weird going from a situation where like Hex is texting me pictures of the Scuff House while I'm on my third to last shift at Walgreens, and you guys are in the house touring it, looking at whose rooms are whose, and you guys are like, "Oh, this is dope." Hex sends me pictures like, "This is your room," and I'm like, "That's dope." So that's how Hex ran it. Hex invited. It was a collaborative team effort, and then this one is just
we FaceTime Pamaj. Pamaj's big happy ass.
Yeah,
and we're like, "Yo, you trying to move in?"
Yo, And then,
No, yo, stop playing.
And then for this house, after they gotten the keys, we were the first ones in the house, me and you. And we walked around the house and we were like, which now thinking about it is not that bad of a house. Like it's not a bad
I
house.
like the house. I
it.
like my room better than the Scuff House room.
Right. And I like
but
my
for
room.
a content house, that's just not it.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's like it's not like I'm walking in like I would love for my future family to be able to live in a house like that. But like I'm thinking from I think where people need to be thinking from, and that's where this is a content house. This is like literally the like you want people when they think of OpTic, they thought of the Scuff House.
Right.
When you think of OpTic, you'd want to think of this new house.
Yeah.
But it's like,
because
do some people just not get it?
It's like in 2013 when you thought of OpTic, you thought of 6050. You thought of videos around that island. Then there's that whole three-year section of when you thought of OpTic, you thought of the Scuff House. You thought of, like whether it was the different waves of like when Formal and Seth were there, like being best friends, or whether it was you were still playing Halo and you were playing with Mike, and like, or we go way later and then TJ moves in, and all that stuff happened at the Scuff House. That was OpTic.
Yeah.
And now it's like, what the fuck is OpTic?
I think it's like
we're at a house. The COD team is doing their own thing, and they kind of they live here. There's the Hex quarters that like maybe sometimes Hex collabs in, but it's a really dope spot. And it's every time anyone comes here from the corporate offices, they're probably like, this is what we should have had.
Yeah.
Because this is what we were asking for.
Well, the thing is, it's like, they couldn't get it, but then Hex got it
in 2 months. Yeah. And then there's a CS team somewhere in the world that is completely separate. I don't even know if I follow them on Twitter. I don't know if they follow me. I don't know if they have any idea who I am, or I definitely don't have any idea who they are except for like 2 of them. And then there's like the Gears team who is still beating everybody's ass, but I know they're not happy because they have their own house that they're paying for, and like they kind of like survived whenever the Halo team got dropped. They kind of survived off of the bad publicity of the Halo team getting dropped, and then because I think they were next, and that's what they come up to us and say that all the time, like, oh yeah, we were next, but then all that shit happened, and so they were like, oh, let's not drop another team, let's just.
I think it's just been what can we give them? What is the bare minimum we can give them for them to like stick around until we can replace them?
Yeah.
That's like what the vibe was and has been for a while.
Yeah. But
do we have outro music?
I don't know. I'm sure it'll get better. Or
it can't really get worse because it's not.
I mean, if we get dropped, because even if we get dropped, I don't think that would be that bad.
I think as long as everyone stayed on the same page and then we made a goal to fucking do something, but I don't know.
Because there's also like a lot of deliverables that we're the only people that can do them.
Yeah. And that's just another thing right there. That's a whole nother fucking, like how many multi-million-dollar sponsorships are going to come in that the same people do them for every single time. And then they look at it.
We continuously get roasted for it when it's like we wouldn't be roasted if we were able to collaborate with the people that should be in these videos. Like Seth, Big Timer, the COD team. Like
that, and it's like, no, there's no incentive. There's no incentive. There's no incentive when it's just like when these multi-million-dollar deals come in and we know where the money's kind of going. It's not to us, but we have to do it for every single sponsor.
Right.
And it's like that was cool at a time.
In 2014.
That was cool at a time, but it's like it's been like 4 or 5 years.
Well, that was cool when it was like a team-based effort.
Yeah.
We got to live in a mansion,
Like
There
they're
was
pulling
no
people out of
investors.
nowhere just to get in these
Right.
videos.
There was no investors. There was no money. We made our own. We made the money. Like if the COD team needed to get paid, we'll make the money for the COD team, and then they'll come to and shit like that. Like that's just how it was. But now there's fake money everywhere. Now everyone's got $20 million. I don't know where the fuck they get it from,
I don't know,
but
yeah.
everyone's got $20 million. So $20 million is coming in from all angles, and we're
and
not
it's just
seeing,
like you guys
Yeah.
are doing the videos.
you guys are doing the videos.
Well, what do we
year and
get
a
out
half,
of it?
yeah.
Well, that's why we pay you. Well,
Yeah.
it's not much.
Right.
It's probably.
And then there's the disconnect. Well, they're ungrateful that we're paying them.
But it's like,
Exactly.
then you
That's
just
the
don't get
disconnect.
it then.
That's
and
the
that's
disconnect that'll
that's
always
the
be there.
disconnect that's been there
That's
forever.
the year and a half disconnect. Is they're
Like,
ungrateful.
you want cameras to turn on and them to make this sponsor look fucking dope, but they're not getting anything for it.
Right.
Like, come on.
And then
Even
you turn around and all of a sudden Jack's in L.A.
Yeah. Someone who understood it
Yep.
fucking blew up, and
It was like, wait, what? You want me to do what for who? To do what? Nade shot? Second room? Valkyrie?
and it's not like I'm not even.
I don't even know if that's the case.
My point.
But before, let's just say that really quick. I don't know if that's why Jack left. I'm just saying it would make sense. Because I don't want to put words in Jack's mouth or make Jack look bad, because that's not the case. So it's just Jack blew up, had to dip. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what has to be done. I kind of know what has to be done, but I don't know if it is going to happen.
Can't publicly say it. Yeah.
But yeah, I hope for the best.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
want to.
like-
I don't
it's not
want to
even like
not be OpTic MaNiaC.
I don't want to not be OpTic Hitch. So, I mean, that would fucking suck. It would really suck.
Like I thought I'm not like Pomage. Like I thought I was going to be OpTic for life.
Yeah. I mean, if we get dropped, I'll be able to make the best around the bar video of all time.
Yeah.
I'd have like a slideshow.
Oh, dude, imagine.
But yeah, it's not. I know it turned negative like the second half of the Flycast, but it's not really like we're not like in a negative
Well,
spot. It's just kind of like
It's keeping everyone just.
it's just what we
Now
think
they
about.
know what. Now they know
They've always known
what goes. Like when they see. Maybe when they see shitty videos or something, they're like, kind of makes sense.
That's what's going on.
There's a lot. Oh, no one really wants to make videos.
Right.
Or no one wants to
No one wants to help with.
making a video good
Right.
or making this environment good.
Yeah. If they made it a corporate style, well, this is your job. This is what you're supposed to do. Then we'll just subconsciously start treating it like a job, which is what we did until we moved into the new house, and the new house like kind of re-energized the vibes a little bit, which is
Yeah.
why the videos have been better, but they still could be so much better.
Yeah.
But
How long has it been? I don't know like where we're at
I
at
don't
all.
either. We're probably good.
Should
though.
just end it
Yeah,
here
we
now
probably
that
could.
everyone's depressed.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope. Well, one question, we don't ever do this, but one question to put that we'll ask you guys, and you guys can put the answer down in the comments. If for some reason the OpTic Hitch and OpTic MaNiaC Flycast turns out to be the Hitch and MaNiaC Flycast, and we're dropped from OpTic, would you guys still listen?
They got to. There's
they
no
have
way.
to, yeah. Right?
Yeah, I think they.
I think people would still listen. I don't think. I'm sure there'd be a little bit
There'd
of a
be
drop off, but
Yeah.
Not-
Nothing would change
not for the
in the
Flycast. But I'm
Flycast.
saying just in general, I'm sure there'd be a drop off.
Well, maybe can't
we'll
wait
see.
for next
Yeah.
Flycast. Do we have any outro music?